Okie dokie, welcome back to Couch Party Inc. I went back to go watch the last status report because I will admit this is when it comes to these status reports, it's a very quick, I'm going to record in my camera what happened, and I'm just going to quickly upload that and move on because I very feel like any editing effort I put into the status reports could go to the film, and so I don't do that. But so I'm going to go ahead and rehash what I said last week on top of the update this week because not a lot happened. So we're still working on the Tyranitar shot. The shots there are three. The longest one being about 42 seconds. And so the biggest struggle that we have is watch the film, see that I'm going to release the unedited version, right? The pre-VFX shots, as well as the regular shot. Although I'm going to upload that to my personal portfolio channel. But I digress. Point is, you'll be able to see what it looked like before I did any VFX and then after all the VFX. And so part of the problem is my character is on the bottom left frame and my legs, my backpack, sometimes my hands go outside of the frame of the green screen. So I have to rotoscope those out. The problem is with the 42-second clip running at 24 frames per second is you get somewhere between 1,000 frames, and it's really ridiculous. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is, I will admit, I procrastinated a lot. It is very overwhelming with the rotoscoping, and a lot of it's just tedious. It's just tedious. You have to brute force it. There's no way around it. I could have gone to an AI and done it, but I haven't had any experience with those. I am going to try it on the next shot, though, just to see how it plays and how it works. Because, I mean, if I can get a good roto quickly, I can produce films faster. So I would rather just... But, I digress. Part of the procrastination is I have been waiting for my GameCube to get replaced. Because on the gaming channel, there's a number of things that I want to do that are Pokemon related. So if you're here for a Pokemon film, also know that we do Pokemon gaming content. Let me grab those. All right. All right. So, my dad got me this webcam. It tracks my face, but the moment my face disappears, it's where it's going. Okay, so there is a local game store in my town, and they had these Pokemon Coliseum and the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I want to live stream them on the main YouTube channel, or not I shouldn't say main YouTube channel, the gaming YouTube channel. The problem being is my disc reader doesn't work on my GameCube, so that same shop where I bought these also does gaming repairs. I'm currently waiting for them to get back to me and have my GameCube fixed, so that way we can play those as well as some other ones. I want to do the Ribbon Challenge. And carrying on that Pokemon hype while I'm waiting for these to be able to play these Coliseum games, because I do want to play them blind on the channel. It'll be my first time playing them. I know nothing about them outside of purifying the Pokemon. That's it. I've been playing their sequel, Battle Revolution, and I've dumped hours into this game. So there's that. I've got a DS here with Pokemon Heart Gold in it. I've transferred my Pokemon. I've been catching Pokemon. So over the latter half of the week, I've been sitting down at like 5 p.m. editing and rotoscoping until about 10 o'clock, and then pop these games in to relax, and oh boy, I've been having a blast. But I do want to play this on the channels too, so it's a lot. There's a lot of things that I want to do. There's a lot of games I want to play, and then I just got done with Fantastic Four and seeing that movie, which I'm stoked, and for reasons I'm not going to get into. It doesn't spoil the movie. It's not like direct. If you've seen the Marvels, you'll know where I'm going. So spoiler alert for the upcoming MCU as I talk about this next project that I want to do. So turn off AI tracking real quick. Hello? Okay, sorry, it wasn't. I guess I was too far from my microphone. Okay, so thanks to the help of Brandon, you've seen him on the channel, especially in our film Nerf Star Wars. If you haven't seen it, check it out. he helped me win all of these games in a bid off of eBay. And the reason for that is because of this game right here, X-Men Legends. This is a game that my dad mainly played. I think he got it for himself. I tried playing it as a kid. I didn't really understand what was going on. As an adult now, I do understand. One of the things that I've wanted to do, which I want to do the same thing with Coliseum. So both of these videos are very similar in production. But I'd like to live stream these videos, make the YouTube shorts, do all that stuff. But instead of like how I would do Fortnite or Lethal Company coming up, where I would do a funny moments video, I would like to do more of like a story time video. Kind of similar to Russian Badger, kind of similar to Jane Animations, but live action. And so, or as live action as you can get when working with fake monsters. But the idea is that me and my friends can get together in costume. We have this massive green screen now. I want to utilize it as much as possible. I love doing this stuff. And so the fun part would be, basically, I would summarize the events that happened on stream. Because let's face it, Coliseum is going to take multiple streams. X-Men Legends is going to take multiple streams. And the idea is that we would reenact those moments in costume with visual effects and have a lot of fun with it. For the X-Men one, For the X-Men one, I want to try to convince my dad to play as Wolverine, because my dad looks very close to Wolverine, and so it's like if we can get enough subscribers and we can get some revenue rolling, I'd love to invest in a costume for him. Although he did hurt his arm, so that makes it hard. But I thought it'd be really funny if I came in as his stunt double and did the more stunt type stuff while he plays main Wolverine. I think it would be really funny. I've been trying to get this man into the super suit for years. I got him into he was like, okay, I'll do Wolverine, but I'll do like his outfit from the beginning of Logan when he's the limo driver. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, sure. So you're going to do the basic clothes one, not the super suit. And I'm trying to get him a super suit. I've been trying to do that for years. Anywho, point is, I'd like to do X-Men Legends. Let me know if you guys want to see me do that. Wrong one. Ready to do Pokemon Coliseum back to back. Have a lot of fun with that. So I'm excited. It's part of the drive that I'm having is, on one hand, I'm overwhelmed just doing all these VFX. It's always overwhelming in the beginning because it's like, okay, I have all of these shots. Actually, I can go into my production list and tell you exactly how many. Total Hunter. I got everything in a spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. Adam butter. Okay, so we have 33 minus 5. That's gonna be. Oh, here, actually, go here. 28 shots. So I have 28 shots. Well, they're all oneers. They're all very long shots, and so it's like if there's any rotoscoping involved, it takes forever. Now, luckily Tyranitar I think is going to be the most complicated in terms of getting me into the scene. The finale shot where the camera does like whip pan to the right, comes back, looks far, zooms out, all of those shots are mostly going to be CG anyway. It's mainly going to be Blender, and so Blender's going to be doing all the work, along with, you know, whatever I can add in hit film with the 2D compositing. But that's kind of where we're at. It's just these two shots are just super hard. I think the other shot that's going to be a little bit difficult for the timing is going to be... No, that's not true. There's the other VFX hurdle, which I think is going to be a lot more fun because it utilizes the physics built into Blender and very basic animation. I got a photo scan myself, as well as one of my other actors into the scene. And we have all of our costumes ready to go. It's just once I'm very linear. I'm like, okay, we'll start from the beginning and we'll work our way down. Not every film is like that. Most films are out of order. If I had a team, it would be like, okay, cool, I'll be in charge of this Tyranitar shot. Somebody else is going to be in charge of the other Tyranitar shot. I'm probably going to put them in together and as a team working together, because one of the things that I just did was today is figured out how to give Tyranitar a rocky material as part of the whole trying to get these things to look more realistic. So Tyranitar does have a rocky texture. because I immediately thought it was scales, but after going back and looking up his physiology on like Bulbapedia, it says that he's a very rocky Pokemon. So I took a granite height map and a granite texture and applied it and mix in with the original Pokemon textures that were built into the model. So the only caveat is his eyes. Eyes are the hardest part when it comes to Pokemon that I'm learning. Most of the Pokemon models that are ripped and uploaded, the way the eyes are set is that the eyes are a flat texture applied to the geometry. And so every emotion with the eyes is just a different part of the JPEG that just cuts to a different area. And that's how you get the different eyes in the Pokemon games. But it's almost why it's like if you pay close attention when you're playing the games, if a Pokemon blinks, it cuts to a single frame and then cuts back to the open frame. So that's animating Pokemon is fun. But yeah, I have a lot of things in the pipeline that I really, really want to do, but it's also kind of based off of like, I don't know, well, what do people want to watch? And so it's leave a comment if you're interested in any of the gaming stuff that I just described. Go check out the gaming channel. It's on Couch Party Inc. If you're a child, don't, because it's not made for anybody below the age of 13. Just because we use a lot of bad language. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's all I got for the status report. The goal is finish Tyranitar by the end of next week. I was hoping to be a lot farther along, but I've been very tired. My job is now having me come in at 4:30 in the morning. I'm building bikes, so it's very like part of like the whole weekend was I was off at noon Thursday, and I literally slept until 8 p.m. after my shift. I was so mad at myself. But anyway, beside the point. Depending on how my energy levels are after work, I'm hoping to get Tyranitar completely done, and hopefully the rest of it I can breeze through. A lot of shots, luckily, unlike the last one that I did shoot in actual locations. So now I don't have to build a CG environment. I already have the environment. Now it's just getting the Pokemon into the environment. Anywho, like and subscribe. Go check out our other work. See what we do. Tell me what you like. The best thing you can do is just start watching content, and I have the analytics. I can see exactly what people want from there. With that said, sayonara, and we'll see you next week.